patterns on intraday timeframes. They obviously exist.
Absolutely.
Are they worthwhile? Are they as successful as the daily and weekly charts?
Yes. When we're talking about patterns, right, when at least when I talk about patterns, is patterns have both the breadth and the width, structures. So if you have an intraday time frame, let's say take 1 minute time frame, 1 minute time frame, and then if you see either an ABC or a rectangles or any of them, so they must have a proper breadth in order for it to actually form. And also, you definitely do not want to take 2 3 bar patterns or a smaller pattern structures and saying that I want to compute the success on it, because you may find two times 3 times, but 7 times you probably will not happen. So it is absolutely valid to do it in an intraday time frame. I have done it. I used to do it in even a sub minute charts, like a tick charts or even a range bar charts. Both of those are alternate charts, but I would think that they're more successful if you find a proper width and proper depth. They are the same rules apply in there, and I think they are valid in the daytime.
That's great to know. And still, you'd want that market context. I'm sure you'd want that
Oh,
strong day
absolutely,
or
without a
right.
doubt. In fact, in a daily time frame, sorry, in an intraday time frame, you have a few more great tools out there which you can use it, because if you look at a daily time, let's suppose if you're only looking at a daily charts, right? Daily charts, you can go and look at what happened on the market at the end of the day. How many advances are there, how many decliners are there, what happened with the some of the financials happening, or some of the the transportation sectors and all that. You can get that data to farm it, but you can actually see this data happening in real time in an intraday, right? And you also have a various components of a volatility changing from one zone to other zone, because that's what the prices are moving. And so all those things you can find those tools in intraday. I'm not saying that people should trade intraday automatically. I think intraday is a lot more difficult than the trading daily. I would say that intraday traders need to be thoroughly understand the markets before they put their money into it. I still traded intraday futures, but I would say that it's definitely not easy, and it's a lot more taxing on your I guess brain, pretty much, to trade them.
Yeah, that is a reoccurring tidbit of advice, especially from someone seasoned like yourself. Everybody loves the quick day trading. Let's make a
Oh
quick
yeah.
buck. Let's trade some weekly options, but it cuts both ways. It is very difficult to do
Well,
so.
some people are fortunate and they do find great trades, and but I tell you what, in the long run, it doesn't make them a true day trader.
Hey, it's Evan here. I hope you enjoyed this clip from our full-length interview. Don't forget, if you want to hear this entire episode with even more insights from our awesome guest, you can find it by searching the Smarter Trading Podcast in iTunes or on your favorite podcast app. You can also find all of the show notes for this episode by heading to thetraderisk.com/podcast. Thanks for tuning in.